You see Bryson Montana early on going right after Bronco Nima, and referee Marcus Hamilton here trying to get things back on track.
It doesn't take much to set up Bronco Nima. Same thing can be said for Bryson Montana. The gentleman with short fuses. Say the wrong thing, do the wrong thing, and someone's gonna get hurt real bad.
Also goes to having a lot of pride for both gentlemen. Of course, you're talking about Bryson Montana, the background as a bodybuilder, was a dominant linebacker. Texas high school football, but Bronco Nima played Division I football. Now Nima, oh my goodness!
That's 250 pounds, like it was nothing.
Nima now going for the cover on Montana, who just kicks out. And this one is setting up to be a physical match by her.
Look at the backgrounds of Bronco Nima, Lucian Price. You know, they've had difficult upbringings where they had to learn to fight early, maybe bend some rules here and there. So these two will stop at nothing to achieve success.
And now here's the cover from Lucian Price after that vicious kick. Oh, but Femi.
This is tag team wrestling 101. Cut the ring in half, isolate one opponent. I mean, Lucian Price can barely even stand.
Yeah, Femi using each part of his body to punish Price, who somehow has the wherewithal to get that shoulder up.
Out of the way. Price has got a clear lane, but he's got to hurry.
Yeah, Price looks gassed right now, in a lot of pain. Crawling his way to Bronco Nima. Femi tags Montana, and Price has Nima. Bronco Nima.
Now it's Nima clearing the house.
Oh, Nima is challenging Montana to stand up.
I tell you, look, Nima loves this. He loves the physicality.
Oh, he says, I'm like that. Oh! Now here's the cover from Nima. And Femi coming in to save the day. Oh, and Nima trying to take care of Femi as well.
I mean, every shot that Nima takes, it's like he takes it personally.
Certainly does. And how about this tag team chemistry? Tag made now as Lucian Price enters.
Lucian Price still favoring the back of his neck, but the legal competitor in this match. What are we about to see here?
Oh! Bryson Montana! Oh, he's not moving. Here's a cover from Lucian Price. Femi on the outside, and a victory finally for Price and Nima.
Here are your winners, Bronco Nima and Lucian Price.